What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Cyndi Lauper. And we're going to listen to another tune from the 12 Deadly Cyns that is not included on any previous release I've reacted to. Once again, major shout out to Seb, a huge friend and champion of the channel who shared all sorts of music, including all of the Cyndi material. And the next track is Come On Home. It's a phrase I feel like could show up in some different contexts, but ultimately there's a familiarity to it, there's a kindness to it, there's a warmth to it. It sounds very inviting and pleasant and welcoming, so you know, it could have a twist or be you know, ironic in some way, but I would expect the sentiment to be more straight away. But that tells us nothing about in what context, you know, what type of person. Is it a lover? Is it a family member? Is it the person themselves going home and, you know, feeling as if they are being welcomed home by people saying, you know, come on home, we'll be here. So I feel like it could go different ways, but ultimately it does sound like a positive type of song. Let's find out if that's the case. This is Cyndi Lauper. The tune is Come On Home, a track on the 12 Deadly Cyns album, which once again is not included on any release I reacted to previously.
Whatever it is you're looking for, it will be. Whatever it is you need, it will be better, even though I know you're not sure. Remember the rain even comes down and the shine will glow. Look up as it soaks into your skin and remember who you are. And come on home. When the road that you've been walking gets too
Just Want to Have Fun. I didn't know we'd hear more like synth reggae from Cyndi. I love it. Number one, I think the reggae vibes in this one are more extensive and comprehensive throughout the tune. And ultimately, I really love the way she hits some of the vocals. Like she really goes for like a reggae style in some of the vocal delivery moments. So, absolutely love the song overall. Her vocal performance. I don't know that some element there's sort of points where there are multiple voices at the same time. Maybe they're backup singers. Perhaps it's just Cyndi doubled or tripled. I'm not sure, but. Either way, like I love the synth pop reggae stylings, and I think she really did a good job of hitting some vocal work in a style that was redolent of some female reggae singers. So yeah, shout out to Cyndi. I'm such a huge fan. It's like I thought she was cool back in the day because I knew a couple of her big hits, and it's like those are tunes, and she had a track in one of my favorite movies from childhood, The Goonies. But going on this deep dive, it's like I've become a huge fan. She's just like a really cool person, and I love the way there's like a fearless like individuality to her art. Which thinking of her first album title, right? Like she's so unusual. It feels like that's like an ethos that she's lived by. So big ups to her. Do let me know what you think of this one. I will see you next time. Oh wait, I'm just kidding. I didn't talk about the lyrics. I was trying to duck out of here, oh well, my shift basically ends in 15 minutes. I guess I'll just clock out early. But no, it sounds like it's the story of someone else who's gone out into a bigger world, maybe seeking greener pastures, maybe looking for something that's bigger and better from where they came from. And she's saying, not like in seemingly an ironic or a I told you so sort of way, but more just if the road's too long, if you don't find those greener pastures, if it doesn't work out, you could always come on home. Don't be scared to do so. We won't hold it against you. We'll still be here, and we'll still be what if the big world out there isn't quite what you hoped. So it sounds supportive, even though it sounds like maybe things haven't quite turned out well for the other person. Because you wouldn't need to say that, right? If they were off just, succeeding in everything and living it up, it's like the person saying that probably wouldn't expect that they would turn back or, need to take refuge in somewhere where it's more familiar and people they know. So yeah, there's like an implied timeline and, circumstance for the other person. But I do love the idea that, we'll still be here. You could always come on home. So, yeah, another cool, like, supportive song. And yeah, ultimately, it's interesting. Like, I wonder as I go through this compilation whether some of these tunes were just tracks that didn't quite fit onto albums or whether some of these were composed specifically anew. Like, the remix of Girls Just Want to Have Fun, that's like a separate thing because that's like a redone version of a pre-existing track. But a track like this, I wonder, was it like, it never quite made it even as like a B-side, it was sort of, a tune that was left in like demo form or something, or was this something when they released this that, she composed some new tracks? Curious about it, do let me know, and this time I will see you next time. Peace.